They're compounds found in our broccoli and kale and cauliflower, right? So in real life, you also are taught to eat those things. So they have incredible estrogen detoxification capability. So we sort of turn down the burner, right, the fire. And then we also look at the Caprex, which is this product. There's a special one. The first one that we spoke about for osteoarthritis is a different one from the new one that was just launched that has a very specific form of vitamin D and other things in it. So that is what we would use for inflammation. Sort of the program from the Functional Medicine Institute, science nerds and doctors, they are now teaching other physicians and institutions how to go about this comprehensive web-like, sort of healing of the body. But it's easy, 2 shakes a day. We then work with you, show you what we call a modified elimination or anti-inflammatory diet. So there are definite food triggers. They're huge things you would not believe in your daily diet that we help you find and eliminate and put the fire out. And then the Caprex, it's just 3 a day. The omega-3 fats, we use a real beautiful concentrate, and then the friendly microbes. Very simple. And if we need to, we use a couple things for the estrogen hormonal balancing, which we also use for perimenopause, menopause, and women's issues. How effective is it? Extremely. You'll see lots of data, but even just that Ultra-Inflamex alone, 6 weeks and 12 weeks later, a huge reduction in symptoms and C-reactive protein, which is a marker of inflammation that your doctor can measure for you. So very, very significant. Many people will report 100% improvement. Now, we cannot make health claims, right? Everyone's unique and different, but generally there are some very, very profound things going on. The physical symptoms, again, in a very short period of time, we're seeing some nice changes. We're also seeing improvements in the whole joint conformation and stiffness and associated things of inflammation like high blood pressure. You get vasoconstriction when you're alarmed and things are not right. So high blood pressure calms down. How about mood disorders? It all is part of that, isn't it? It's when we have lupus and so on, it's all related. Brain function, skin, all of that. Again, that same sort of approach will tackle multiple organs that are all interconnected. And your doctor, again, or we work with allied health professionals that we can get testing done through them so that it's not just saying something, it's actually, you see evidence, documentable evidence that things are improving. So sedimentation rate, the more inflamed we are, the higher the sedimentation rate of our blood cells when we get blood work done. Medical symptom questionnaire, very big change in how a person feels in a short time. So, all right, and Crohn's disease, like there are many different things that can be going on, and there's an overlap. But Graves' disease, various thyroid conditions that may or may not be associated with what you're struggling with, that responds very well as well. So, yeah. You may have also heard in your group about people who've been told they have Raynaud's syndrome. That's where you have the cold, painful fingers, right? Circulation dissipates, the sensitivity goes away. So yeah, that is very well, it responds well. The other thing, the erythromelalgia, where you have almost unbearably hot feet. I don't know if I have had that. I have had both. Hot, painful feet where you're going to jump out of your skin because you can't even stand it. Extreme fatigue, of course, many of the rashes, multiple allergies that seem to be increasing daily. Again, we basically support that with that basic protocol. So yeah, it's very simple, very safe, just the core thing, and then we can add individually as needed. And human clinical trials and so on have been done that are extremely good. Most people, believe it or not, are extremely low in zinc and selenium and magnesium, and that alone, as soon as you put that into their daily diet, the body knows what to do with it. The prostaglandin E2, that's that mediator of pain, right, that the drugs are trying to shut down. We see that subsiding substantially, and when they developed that Caprex AI, meaning autoimmune, they found that the best combination was when they put all of these things together, so the hops extract, the zinc, selenium, the special hormonal form of vitamin D, they developed that end product that had the best reduction of that prostaglandin. So there's this thing called synergy between ingredients. And that's sort of the end of the formal part of the lecture, and of course I would be very happy to answer questions and take it deeper. Okay, any ideas, thoughts?